So recently this week, Tower Defense Simulator dropped an update, and while it included some minor bug fixes, the highlight is the introduction of its first ultimate skin, the Mako DJ. Now, this skin has been teased ever since the DJ rework update last week, and let's just say, this update was received terribly. See, the Mako DJ skin is probably the most well-made skin in the game yet, having custom effects for towers in range, along with its own songs and voice lines. But where things get extremely scummy is that the skin is locked behind a paywall, even though many players were under the impression that this skin would be unlockable through missions, and that led to a community outrage when it turned out to be a paid item. And honestly, it sparked such a huge wave of upsets, and players have been very vocal about this too, as some feel like it's part of a larger issue with the developers. And that leads us into the larger conversation, the state of the TDS ecosystem. In this video, I hope to analyze the business model of a freemium game that the TDS team is moving towards as seen by recent trends. And before we begin, I would like to note that this video is kinda unprofessional. The numbers that were mentioned are all speculated, and more research is crucial to achieve any kind of accurate conclusion. We can see the system in games like Fortnite, Valorant, and of course Roblox. These games are free to play, but in reality, most of their revenue comes from in-game purchases, which don't offer direct advantages to players but instead offer vanity. A small percentage of Roblox players, around 1 to 5%, are the ones who are spending money on this game. This includes purchases like game passes, towers, and even Roblox Premium that keeps games like TDS alive. Meanwhile, the other 95 to 99% are playing the games for free. However, there's more to the free player's role than just playing. I do also want to point out that I believe the conversion rate for strategy games like TDS tend to be higher than traditional Roblox games, meaning TDS likely has a percentage of free-to-play players less than 95%. So then, what's the role for the free-to-play players, you ask? So you see, for paying players, it's not just about owning a good-looking skin like the Miku DJ. It's about showing it off to the rest of the community, the 95% of players who aren't paying. Now, some could argue that the Miku DJ outrage was caused by the players just wanting a good-looking skin. However, I do not think that's the case, as seen from the community's reaction to the exclusive Hidden Wave skin. Everyone wanted that skin, right? Everyone wanted to be 1 in the 48th, even though no one even knows what the skin looks like. Just the rarity of the skin was enough to make people shiver at the fear of missing out. See, if the Mako DJ skin was released as a normal mission skin, not only would it not be beneficial to the developers, which spent tremendous resources into it, it would just be a cool looking skin that holds no value. The free-to-play players are actually crucial to the ecosystem. They serve as the audience. Their presence justifies the purchase of the 5%. By allowing paying players to stand out and showcase their exclusivity. And to satisfy the free-to-play players, TDS introduced Mission Quest, a rewarding system which rewards players with skins in exchange for their playtime. This might be sidetracking, but I also want to talk about how DJ skins have always been a bit exclusive. So, out of all the 6 DJ skins currently in the game, none are earnable through missions or coins, which makes the DJ Tower unique. So, while the players are upset about the paywall for the Miku DJ, just note that this update is still experimental. The community's feedback is going to help the developers figure out a sustainable game model. Just please remember that you can't expect everything to be free. No one can satisfy a community that only cares for themselves. Alright, blah blah blah. So in conclusion, it all comes down to how Roblox games function. The 5% who buys crates, game passes, and special offers like the Mako DJ are essentially directly sponsoring the game. And the free-to-play players are tools used to make those offers more appealing. In return, the people who pay get that special feeling of standing out, while everyone else in the community gets to enjoy a quality game that remains free to play. In all cases, both sides gotta contribute in the ecosystem. So yeah, the backlash against the Miku DJ skin and its paywall is understandable, but let's not forget that video games are a business. Understand that if you're not paying for the product, You are the product.
Please subscribe.